EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for the weekend, April 23rd and 24th, 2022. The weekend video forecast is sponsored by Bosergeist Brewing Company in Easton. They are located at 1250 Simon Boulevard in Easton, Pennsylvania, very close to Lafayette College. They are purveyors of fine craft beer in the Lehigh Valley with a vast beer selection from IPAs to ales to stouts and to my summertime favorite, the sours. They also have a fantastic menu selection, live entertainment, open mic nights, and trivia nights. They're Bosergeist Brewing Company in Easton, proud sponsors of the weekend video forecast. Okay, so this weekend's really not going to be that bad at all. We're going to have call it variably cloudy skies today. I do think we're going to see more sun than we do see clouds today, but there will be times that you have some clouds rolling in. So the image behind me is kind of indicative of that, where you have some, not peaks of sun, but you have some sunny periods, certainly today. But you will have some times where the clouds will be a little bit more than the sun at times during the afternoon and evening as a warm front is moving through the region. Now, originally I went, actually in our local forecast, it has temperatures lower than and I just made some adjustments here in the video. If you look above me, the spreaded temperature is not as warm as yesterday. Yesterday was a fantastic day again. But temperatures above me not as warm as yesterday, but 62 to 68 is a higher spread than you'll see in our local forecast published on the website. And I just made this adjustment before I did this video before midnight here on Friday night, before midnight Saturday. But I did adjust it up. The short range guidance is starting to indicate there'll be a little bit more sun involved, so we should be able to get those temperatures a little bit higher. So the spreaded temperatures is a little bit higher today. Now tomorrow's a ridiculous spread of 62 to 80. And I'll show you why. And that's not the traditional north to south deal. That's an east to west deal because we have a backdoor cold front that we're going to be talking about here on Sunday possibly. So today, again, not really anything in terms of precipitation at all. Looking at maybe, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody across far northeastern corner of Pennsylvania here gets into like a stray, brief, light shower later today. Not impossible, but the rest of the area, 90% of the remainder of the area is not looking at anything today. Here's the NAM high-res future simulator radar. Starting us off at 10 a.m. here, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner as I move this forward. You got some showers out in western Pennsylvania, but that's about it. And you go the entire day, and here's that spotty shower across the far northeastern corner of Pennsylvania. But after that point, the warm front is off to our north and east, and that's going to remain that way on Sunday. With any shower activity overnight occurring across New England and New York State. So we're not looking at any precipitation largely across 90% of our region today. And if you do get something, it's going to be the far northeastern corner of Pennsylvania. Now, going back to the backdoor cold front idea, since this warm front is going to be remaining off the north here on Sunday, here's a look at what it looks like on Sunday afternoon. You have high pressure sitting right here over southeastern New England and the Gulf of Maine. Whenever you have high pressure in this position, you have a flow around this like this, and this is an onshore flow or marine flow, and you can get a backdoor front coming off of this, cooler waters of the Atlantic in this case. So we do think this is going to happen. It's just a matter of when. This is a timing issue, and this could mean that the shore points are going to stay much cooler, which is why we're expecting the 62 to be closer to the shore. The further west you go in our coverage area on Sunday will be close to the 80-degree mark. In between, though, is where there's a problem, okay? Because we don't know exactly how fast this front is going to be, okay? Right now, if you take a look at the 3-kilometer NAM, here is early Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. You see this warmth starting to build in, and in central PA it does. And it only gets so far here that it doesn't quite get to the Delaware River. So these areas on the 3-kilometer NAM anyway are suggesting that the Poconos down to the Lehigh Valley, down to Philly are in the 55 to 60-degree range, and that's it for Sunday. I don't think that's correct, though, because it does not have enough support for that. And, of course, across all of New Jersey, you're in the lower 50s in this case. But you can see some very warm temperatures out here in central PA with some upper 70s and near 80 in that case. So this is a backdoor front. As I move this forward, watch this. It hits a wall and then retrogrades, and you get the cooler air coming into the eastern areas of our coverage region. So I'm going to take a look at the RGEM now. This is the same thing. And it's going to be consistent with all of the global models that are suggesting that this is going to be correct. So I'm going to use the RGEM to illustrate since it has a 1-hour interval. But here is the warm-up here, and look how far east it gets now. Okay, so you get cool on the shore points, You're only in the 60s across New Jersey, but you get 70s now in far eastern Pennsylvania instead of mid to upper 50s. So it's a big difference. And if that timing is a little bit faster, obviously that will cut down on that. But you see some 80s showing up here in central Pennsylvania. And I move this forward, you can see this does the same thing with a backdoor cold front. It does come in, but when this comes in is during the evening. So the entire day is able to get to much warmer temperatures on Sunday because of that delayed backdoor front. So it's all comes down to timing. So I just want to let you know that. So if this does get a little bit faster and you're like, why is it only in the 50s when it's supposed to be 80 degrees? Well, it's not going to be 80 degrees in far eastern Pennsylvania or much of New Jersey. Either way. But it's, that's mainly our central PA locations for that to occur. But I don't think it's going to be the 50s either. But if that did happen, now you know why, okay? But we'll see. I don't know to do another video till Monday, so we'll do an after-action review at that point and say what happened, okay? How's that? Once we get past this point on Monday, we are partly to, actually we'll call it mostly cloudy on Monday because we have this frontal boundary approaching the region. And temperatures are still going to be in the 65 to 70 degree range here on Monday, so it's not going to be a bad day at all as far as temperatures go. And then this cold front will move through with some showers late at night on Monday night, going in through the entire day on Tuesday and wrapping up Tuesday evening. And this pulls away with low pressure forming along that frontal boundary, enhancing rainfall a little bit. So you have scattered showers and then periods of rain later on Tuesday. We'll get the periods of rain picking up a little bit. After that point, we have a trough moving into the region. So we're going to have another cool shot. This is not going to be a tremendously cold shot like we had the last few times. So you do have the trough that's settling over the region with, of course, colder air sitting here in the wake of this front. And that's going to last with us for a couple days. So you're going to have temperatures in the generally low to mid 50s. So that's definitely colder than average for this time of year, but that's beginning on Wednesday in the wake of this system. Once this pulls through, trough settles in, and it probably is its strongest both Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Then we start to pull out of a little bit by the time we get to Friday with this trough beginning to lift out at that point, and temperatures getting into the upper 50s at least. Still below average, but not quite as chilly as Wednesday and Thursday will be. But it does look like it's going to be a dry stretch through the remainder of the work week next week. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for the weekend, April 23rd and 24th, 2022. Have a great Saturday and Sunday.